that pick up?
Yes.
The amount of anxiety I got there thinking I'd forgotten to open Audacity myself for a second.
Hello and welcome to A Pint of Cthulhu. We are all together. Yes, I can see 15 minutes, Carmen. Carmen showed me his phone for 15 minutes for a timer that he took for Chinese food that's in the oven quiet now.
Chinese food!
Yeah. Anyway, welcome to A Pint of Cthulhu. We are, for once, all the UK members in one place. I have Jay to my right.
Ah, fuck her!
Wrong foot, wrong ankle, knee.
Just don't touch them.
That's Cap. Flowers in the corner over there.
Hello!
And Carmen's to my left.
Hey,
You say that, but I mean, you know. Poke.
Fuck off.
Yeah, let's not go touching everybody. Matt.
That's why I think I'm over
Thank you.
Just you then, eh?
Alright.
And welcome to the world of Doomsong. We are doing a... Sorry, I didn't mean to
It's
hit that.
fine.
We're doing a one-shot...
We should
Yeah,
meet whoever
fucking
again,
hell.
I don't think.
We beat each other up all the time.
Oh, yeah.
You missed it, didn't you? Yeah, I don't think so.
What?
Oh, I'll hit it back. Hit that back, it was this morning.
They spinning rumours again.
Flair's dreams are best left unknown to the rest
No.
of us, I think.
Yeah, I start to worry about
Do
that.
better.
So, you're all a bunch of vagabonds to some extent. We'll go around from the right to explain everyone's characters on air.
Right. There's fear and violence again.
I'm not going to hit you in the book.
Help, help! You're listening. Send help.
It's too late.
My character is Pat Rishin. He is a squirmy little bastard in a all black suit. Unfortunately for him, all the black is that slightly different kind of black you get when you don't quite match the clothes up right. One more blue, one more red, one more grey. So he doesn't quite cut the intimidating figure he wants. He is a wild thing, a tracker, inconspicuous, and a leader. So scheming little shit.
Right. Cap, with a mouthful of pizza.
Well, I am no vagabond at all. I am Tongo McDurden, the fanciest tailor in all of the land. Unfortunately, I have been robbed. And I have been left with no money. So, me and my fancy tailor's glove have gone out into the world to find out why the fuck did this happen to me.
Flower?
I'm a dirty peasant.
Yeah.
We know this, but what about your character?
My name is Sir Loring. I'm a dirty peasant. I have no money. I'm swift-footed. I'm righteous, brawler, and I have no eye. I'm missing an eye, and it's not a glory hole.
wait. I'm going to stop this right now. You call yourself Sir? You peasant.
It's
How
spelled
could you?
S-E-R.
You're dressed
That is
like
what
that.
it's-
Well,
Are
the
you
thing is-
kidding me?
I wear a bag of...
Well,
Bag
then,
of
that is
what?
just terrible considered to me. I am Harold. I am of military rank. I adhere to the strongest of traditions of chivalry.
Chivalrous.
Yes, I'm pretty sure I've adjusted your dress uniform before.
Yes,
Yeah,
yes,
a
my
bit
friend.
wider on the waist.
Cook in the
Bit of
balls.
it.
Well, there you go. That's one
You know
connection.
my waistline.
That's one connection there between players. So, either of you know each other or you don't. It doesn't really matter at this point. You find yourself within the town of Blue Glass. A once fine, opulent town, hard on its luck. There's shit everywhere in the roads. It stinks.
No, like home.
Yeah, Flower, your character is mostly very happily at home here. And what was once a grand manor sitting on top of a hill is dishevelled, run down, but it's still gated. And leading up towards this is a whole row of various different brothel houses, hotel kind of looking buildings, well, inns, shall I say. Dirty few taverns, stables, a few armourers and whatnot. And you've all trudged in somehow from whichever corner of the little town you've come in from. And you find yourself somehow in the same little tavern called the Squealing Pig. Now, whether or not you can read, it doesn't really matter, because your eyes have all been drawn to a poster. There's a crude image of a man or woman, depending on what you want it to look at, holding a sword, jabbing it into a monster, and a fat coin purse next to them. And that is enough to tell you that there is work in this town to kill monsters. So, you're all sitting down, you've all got a little ale or something.
Alright. So, alright then, lads. We found this new town, another stop in our destination. We've got our drinks now. I think we should talk about our next quest, about our next monster to slay.
Ah, Corporal Harold. It's interesting to see you in here.
Yes. Last time I remember I was Lieutenant Harold. But I guess it's been a while, Mr. Taylor.
Oh, I had to apologise. It has been a while since I've adjusted your uniform for you.
Are you not disgraced?
I
Because at this
might-
point, you would have left the military.
So he's trying to bamboozle me with some stolen valour right now.
Pretty much.
Yes.
And also some coin I remember you owed me from my last job.
Yeah, don't
I
try.
remember you thought you...
You can only bamboozle me with one thing. You either have your rank or you can have your money.
I think for Harold it has to be rank.
Fair enough. So with this, you'll hear the barkeep, croak up. He's just spatting with glasses, clean it. Oh, you want that there sign? You be careful with that. A lot of people gone for that these days. Don't come back.
Very interesting. Well, I suppose barkeeper will have that job.
Well, it's not me who's giving it out. You want to go up to the manor there, see Lady Glass.
Smashing.
All that. I don't know about that. Not many people seen her these days. Only her servants. But, since time's been hard, she's the only thing that's kept this town somewhat running. Organises the guard and all that kind of jazz.
Well, I could certainly use some coin after I was robbed.
That's what you say.
So you ain't got coin to pay for your drink?
I'll cover the tab. I have an investment in these vagabonds.
I have a
such as
water,
this.
which I'm pretty sure is 90% your own spit.
Hey,
I
you
don't
ordered
think
it.
you want to be drinking that. The cattle drink out of that. One of them died last night. We haven't quite removed the corpse.
I'm just drinking my own piss.
Who the fuck let you in here? Fucking vagabond. Get it.
I'm still wary of you, sir.
It's outside, the window's just sticking his head in.
Yeah, I could use a fine military man's help with this job if you don't mind coming along with me.
Yeah, I'll have to find a weapon. I've got some armour, which is mysteriously in a bag next to me. So
I imagined that you brought
I'll
that
wear
with you.
too.
Yeah.
I don't think
Yes.
it's my
I
inventory.
don't know there's much mystery to that there. I'm quite sure you brought that in with you.
Yes, but I don't remember where I got it. Funny
You
enough.
could have got it from the military. It's not like it says full set, but it's like
It's in my-
it's the majority.
So I've got a
of,
full,
so it's
full
enough
set
to
of
give
plate
you
armour in my
protection.
stove gear. I do want to equip that to my main gear.
Sure, but that'll give you disadvantage on quite a few things. Because
Keep
you'll-
duties and stuff
yeah,
like that.
well, ain't most things.
Okay,
Trust
well,
me.
no, I still want it. I got it, so I should
Okay.
wear it. I don't want to carry it around.
So you just start putting on your armour inside this tavern then?
Yeah, I don't see why not.
Okay, fair
You
enough.
peasant over there.
Hello.
Actually,
Are you interested in coming with us?
Oh, yes.
Alright, good.
Don't
Wait,
tell-
where the fuck are you? Where did you come from?
Be careful
I'm,
with
bank-
that.
I'm the one sitting in the corner in the shadows,
Bankrolling this.
bankrolling this tomfoolery.
yeah.
Be careful of that peasant out there. He was caught buggering the sheep last night.
Well,
That's my wife you're talking about.
maybe, Mr. Peasant, you can maybe become my squire.
I
Help.
see you.
Help me with my armour, you know. Come here.
Yes.
Jumps through the window. Oh, that bolts in.
There's glass in
Right.
there.
Very
Smash. Oh, yeah.
Right, we call blue
Okay,
glass
peasant,
for a
you've
reason.
now destroyed property, but now you must be my squire. Come, help me with my armour.
Yes, my lord. Yes, my lord.
Whilst they're playing dress up, you two of you want a drink or not?
Well, I'll pay for one drink each for us, I guess.
Well, I guess if you're buying,
Fair
well,
enough. What do you want? Piss swallow or gin? Which is also piss swallow.
If this isn't literal piss, I'll take the gin.
Once a
I
bite.
don't know, it's just called piss swallow, darling. Or gentleman, whatever you are.
Darling, I've been to some of those gentlemen clubs. It's quite the experience.
Oh, really? You've been to a couple of those? My brother works at one of those.
Oh, I might know him.
Yeah.
Might paid him off a few times.
Oh, good God. He works
Oh.
at the Dirty Whore.
That one exactly. He's the titular man himself.
Oh, God. He's
One
got
with
that
the saggy
about him.
hole.
This Shadow Master of ours seems quite a sketchy character. Been in all types
Shadow
of...
Master? No, don't. No.
Well, you're saying that you're bankrolling us. Doesn't that make you the Shadow Master?
If
That
you're-
makes us our pimp.
Look, the Shadow
you only
Master.
bought me a drink.
the
I don't
Shadow-
really know what you're talking about here.
Look, the Shadow Master is a very highly esteemed member of the Shadow Cabinet. He certainly wouldn't be seen in this backwater town if you not.
Either way, as long as someone's paying for your fucking drinks, I don't care. Are you wanting a night or are you not? We got I think we got a room upstairs. There's a moderate amount of lice, but you know.
I'd be quite happy just to go and see about this job, actually.
Yeah, sure.
We don't need a room. I've
Yeah.
seen I'll keep my armor now, right?
Yeah, you can be in your armour. So as you step outside, you paid your tab off.
Yes.
You take a trudge up the road towards the manor. The gates are closed and it starts to rain, sending down a small rivulets of shitty water from top to bottom of this little hill that this town's built on.
I think Trungo just presses the wee button in his cane and it turns into an umbrella, and he holds it against above his head because he's fancy like that.
All of a sudden you hear someone shout, "Heresy! He's a witch!"
I think you're lying.
Stay away from my friend.
I can't bullshit on that.
And Matt, that's the protection for the armor.
It's full plate. Yeah, I thought I told you that earlier. I think it's like...
Oh, I can't remember either way.
4 protection, but I don't remember what the disadvantage
Full plate's
are.
4.
We'll find out. We'll find out what the disadvantage is when he gets to
Whatever
it.
I decide.
Yeah, no, we'll get to that one. I just wanted to know the protection quickly.
4.
Yeah, so you don't feel the rain, and I don't feel the rain.
Feel the rain on
All you
yours.
can hear is the slight tinkling as it bounces off his armour. The rest of you two get absolutely soaking wet. So you reach the manor gates. They're rusted. And again, they have a faint residual kind of splendour to them, as if at one point they would have looked.
Oh my god, the
It's
sewers!
great, yeah.
Fucking dishwasher. As if they once would have been gilded in like a fancy gold leaf. That's
I love dishwasher.
long been stripped
washing
back.
machine.
You can sort of see a light on, like a little candle lit at the front door. But other than that, the garden's as quiet as anything, and the rest of the area is dead. Everyone's kind of started to go inside.
Well, I suppose it's time to knock on the front door.
I just
Surf, knock on the front door.
We
Fire.
we must talk to this Mrs. Glass. Is it
take the
Lady
umbrella
Glass?
down,
Lady Glass. Lady Glass.
knock on the door with a cane.
So as you, there's a
Chap,
chain
chap.
out front, you hear it, there's a dong in the distance. It takes a minute, you eventually hear some tapping on the outside. A couple of keys jingling in a lock. A couple more locks. Even more locks. The door suddenly opens. There's a little old wizened man. What do you want?
A job.
We're looking for Miss Lady Glass. Is she living here?
What?
Does she reside here? That's it.
Who?
Give us some money, Dad.
Lady Glass.
I don't have to shout. Yes, this is Lady Glass's manor. What do you want?
We have a meeting with the lady herself.
Oh, do you?
You blind?
Might be.
What if your eyes closed?
Best way I can do an old man.
Right.
So yes, please take us to Lady Glass.
Alright, fair enough. I mean, Lady Glass hasn't seen many people these days, so...
Well, they're gonna want to see me. I am Harold.
You fucking stink for one, I can tell that.
Sorry, that would be.
Yes, that is the surf.
Who let the vagabond in here?
Just my squire. Ignore him.
Yeah, we'll leave him at the front door.
Alright,
Yes.
okay. Oh,
Scratch my eye.
please wait in the foyer. I'll go and see if Lady Glass is taking visitors right now. You see him hobbling off. A little cane just tapping in the distance, echoing through the dusty entrance. Inside, there's a mix of taxidermied animals, all in various states of decay. There's a broken chandelier swinging listlessly in what probably looks like a small breeze from a broken window. And it's not long before the old man comes back and goes, "Yeah, Lady Glass will see you. The job, and he'll take you in." You follow him down for maybe like a couple of minutes, maybe. It's quite a long building, this, you know, and you see various states of mold, decay, things are broken. Yeah. Mind the debris. There's a couple of rats as well. Don't let them bother you. They're hard times, don't you know?
Preach, Squire.
Hard. The fuck let you in it.
He's right. Why did you follow us? You're supposed to be in the porch. Silly squire of mine. I'm just gonna hit him with my And gently.
Go
away.
That's one character dead.
Yeah.
You break his skull open into 1,000 pieces.
There we
blood spills
go.
everywhere. And he's
Goodbye,
dead.
Sirloin.
Yeah, and eventually you get into like a little hall. It's not like a big man, it's just a regular sized kind of hall. There is a fire at one end where you're brought in, and a dusted, moth-eaten carpet that leads to a kind of almost like a dais, a raised platform. And on this dais is kind of almost, not really a throne, but a very, I say opulent too many times, a very grandeur-esque chair. And in this chair is a completely shrouded figure. Lady Glass, these are the people I was talking about here. You have to mind the lady, she doesn't often talk that these days. Problem with the voice. He walks over and goes up to the chair. You see him kind of grunting as he kind of climbs this little steps. He sits next to her. He leans in. Right. What is it you're after?
Details on the job, good sir.
Right. The lady here wishes to acquire an Operi skin. How you go about it is completely up to you, but she does know of one in her summer residence. Why she had to kind of flee to this one. It's not the best. My forgiveness, lady, but you will agree this is not the best manor you want.
It is in disrepair, this estate.
Well, yes, it would be if you had to deal with the hordes of dead that, kind of surround the area for the most part.
Well, that is why you're hiring us, I assume.
No, you're here to get the skin of the Operi that has taken up residence in her other establishment.
And is there a particular outfit she wants made out of this skin?
That is to be determined when you fetch the Operi skin. However, are you a tailor of some sorts?
I'm the fanciest tailor in all of the land.
Right. So you are a tailor then?
The best.
Okay, well. He leans into lady. Yeah. Right. We'll talk about that later.
So, get the skin first. Basically an extermination job to collect materials for a fancy outfit.
Pretty much, yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, pretty much. The lady loves her finery, don't you? Yes, of course. So, we will give you an average coin per... he leans in. A grand coin purse between the four of you. You can use this to arm yourselves, but I warn you, prices have been driven high lately.
Of course. It's quite natural. Speaking of the hordes of corpses, and perhaps the high prices of weapons, is there a reason to have so many locks on this manor door?
Security.
Oh, yes.
He scratches his bald head. Rich people don't want poor in here.
Fair enough.
I best
Like
leave.
that. He points to Flowers' character.
Well, with the reward, I won't be as poor, will I?
And you said that there was hard times here, less revenue being made?
Well, it's just the state of the world now, isn't it?
Nothing specific to our dear lady, then?
Oh, no. She keeps this place running.
Yes,
Done.
robbers and burglars all over the place. I have one question for you as well.
Alright.
Have you, in your station as fancy people, noticed at all anybody below their station wearing fineries that they shouldn't be? Or that are surprising to you?
Anyone coming through those gates these days is a surprise to us, I'm afraid.
Were there any recent arrivals? Other than ourselves?
No, can't say I've seen them.
Alright.
You can clearly see his eyes are so scrunched up that you probably wouldn't see anything. It was right in front of him. Would you like some nibbles?
Yeah, I would like some nibbles.
Ah, fuck, that's not.
Capital.
The old man has a
Well, thank you.
mysterious tree of nibbles out of nowhere that apparently burned him.
They're quite good nibbles. Some prawns in there.
We're going to fuck let you up here.
The tailor refuses the nibbles.
That's fine. More for me.
So yeah, you'll have to go and fuck me. You have to go and scavenge what you can throughout the town. I'd say prices.
You please swallow before you start talking to us again.
I fucking do. Respect your elders, you old. Right now, unless you've got any other questions for the lady.
Yes, I'll have one question, and that is: once we complete this this monster quest, I assume we're going to be receiving. What is our pay?
That's going to be hard, man. This is why we shouldn't let you light up before games.
I don't.
Then how the fuck you like this?
I was cooking when he said it.
Oh, fair enough, actually.
As I
We're
said,
getting a heavy coin course.
you're getting you're getting one now. You get your equipment, and you'll get 2 more.
Thank you. You see, Harold's back in the room.
Exactly.
Well done, Harold.
No one wants to ask me questions about anything around them, anything like that.
Well, I mean, we know that we've got to get to the summer house. Do we know the directions?
I'll get you. Can any of you read?
Yes, I can.
Good. You're probably the best to have the map then.
Right. And is there anything else we need to know about the summer house? Other than the fact it's infested with a operi.
A weird fucking cat bat thing. Imagine, if you will. I think it's about.
Imagine if you were a creature that would be perfect to hit with your shoe.
Right. I don't need you to describe the operi to me. I'm asking if there's anything else.
Well,
His weakness.
it's quite possible that you might find some cultists. Where there's an aperi, there tends to be cultists.
So you're saying that you've let a cult take over the lady's summer house?
If you see the size of this operi, you would not be saying let. And with our guard as small as it is now, we had no choice.
That's fine, I'm going to follow up to that.
Do you have any advice for dealing with it?
Quick as possible.
For fuck's sake.
Yeah, I'm guessing this is something we're going to have to assess
Do
when we
you
get
know
there, so-
anybody who is a specialist on monsters? If we can find out a weakness for this beast.
Yeah, you lot.
Right.
That's why
We
you
are
took.
the experts, I guess.
That's why you took the job, innit?
I mean, I'm a tailor. I don't know. I don't know what you did in the army.
Well, I was I welded a great axe. With great proficiency.
He was a basic infantryman.
Well, if you put it that way.
Demoted
I'm a
twice.
poor man.
Hey,
I've got that
one of
going.
those was not my fault.
Of course not. Nothing of those. Right.
I'm
I guess
good
we're
at the
off
one I
then,
want to.
Scrounge up some weapons around town, then get to the beast.
I'll have another nibble.
On your map, you will.
Well, fine, Mr. Peasant, I'll feed you.
I'm not in for the
Who let the peasant
Oh,
have
you
food?
dickhead!
Not on the floor. God.
Oh!
You dirty fucking peasant.
Animal.
For our viewers at home, the dirty fucking peasant just ate food off of a
Floor.
caravan floor.
Yep.
Still
Yeah, so on this map you will see that there's quite clearly a trail led out. It's probably going to take you about a day and a half, and it's already getting quite late. Now it's up to you if you want to stay in town or if you want to set off, because there's quite clearly what looks like a farmhouse marked.
How many rooms is in this manor house?
You're not staying in the ladies' manor.
Would he notice if we stayed there anyway, considering his sight?
Well, for that,
Can I just go and find a room?
Yes, we shall leave.
Yes, well, I mean, we'll pick up in the morning. I'll meet you all out the front of this house,
Reminder
and
that
I'm
we
just
need
going to wander off.
Reminder that
Wink,
we need to
wink.
buy weapons before we leave for the manor.
Yeah, you'll need to buy weapons.
Of course, I'll meet you at the shops.
Alright.
Okay.
Yes.
I'll be at the smithy at 8 o'clock in the morning.
Smithy at 8, yes. Quite right.
I need to find myself a grand weapon.
Let's all make our separate ways.
Yes.
Yeah, so I'm just going to go and find a room.
Can I use?
Ruben, tap him.
Can I use Oh god, fuck me.
Inconspicuous.
Yeah, there we go. Inconspicuous. Yeah, that's it. To see if I can find the lady's accounting records.
Okay, I need to find the list of things on here because I will need to know how to roll against this because I did not plan with this bit.
Well,
Yeah, I can say welcome to.
Gives me
my fucking problem.
bonus.
Yeah, well. So, what traits have you got?
Well, I have mentality, which I'm guessing is
The thing
some degree
Let's
of
not worry about
intelligence. I'm literate, so I'll be able to tell.
Oh, come with me, read the records with me. I can't read.
All right, yeah. So actually, you know what? Me and our elusive friend here are going to sneak off.
it. So you're going to sneak off and try and find a room in this rundown.
Yeah, well, I'm looking for a room to stay in. You're looking for records.
Yes.
All right.
I think we can help.
Well, isn't it? You've seen only the one old man in here, but there will be other.
Yeah.
That's okay. I'm very sociable.
Yes, it'd be the help who brought round the nibbles.
Yes.
Well, you will have been asked to leave at this point.
Yeah, but nobody else knows that.
Yeah.
Yet. So,
I have tracker and inconspicuous.
tracker and inconspicuous.
So I want to find a room with like financial records and inconspicuous to not be cool.
Fuck, is it not
And if I just find a bed, I'm happy.
Basically, any traits, just
Yeah.
DM decides if they're relevant. I can't remember what the bonus is for having them.
Well, inconspicuous will be, will be allowed to be used.
Is it an extra dice or some shit?
Well, I'm not even going to make you roll for it. Essentially, as you walk around this old place, and the old man has tried to show you out the door, but at some point or another, two of you have peeled off. You two are now outside.
Oh, Squire.
I just go sit in the bush.
No.
You guys
You're
have
gonna-
he's
No,
Scots
Squire,
Bush.
you follow me.
Okay.
I have commandeered you.
So you're in the main foyer. The old man's showing the others out. All right. Good luck to you. He starts locking all the locks. You know, click, 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 click. Puts keys out of pouches, locks them. It's like almost like ritualistic how he's done it. And off he shuffles. And you're left in the foyer. So there's a stairway. There's the hallway that you came down with. That you did see a few other doors, but not the nicest things. Yeah, there's a bit of noise coming from a little bit further down, but not enough to really kind of suggest anything serious. Probably more workers.
I'll probably want to take the staircase to find the bedrooms and offices.
Yeah.
Right, so you head up the stairs. It's dusty, it's musty, and it stinks to high hell of mould. Carpet sort of squelches underfoot to a certain degree. It's not nice, I mean, you would think it's better than it should be. Or it should be better than it is. And you get to the second floor, and it's much the same as the bottom, except for without a staircase. So there's a long corridor with the rooms off the side, and a small one at the back. And up here is quiet. You can see in some places there are patches of sky peering through the ceiling, which is crumbling, and various stages of decay and rot.
Something smells rather fishy. A lady of her means should not have to live in a place like this. Something more than that beast has gone wrong, I reckon.
Fair enough. Well, you do manage to find yourself a room. It looks in a room that's very much disused. The bed's wet, and there's a few rats that are kind of scurrying around and squeaking. And as for records, you do eventually find a study. However, quite a majority of it is more damaged. Are
Right.
you literate?
I am.
He is.
Are you with her?
Yeah, I'm still with her.
Yes, him.
You're with him. Okay, so what information you can piece out of this is I will want you to roll a d6. And since you're literate, I will say we'll go with a standard. We'll go with something of 4. Anything above a 4.
Alright. Bear in mind, I've got mentality here, and I am a small business owner. So,
Right,
I've got all
3.
these skills.
We'll put it down to a 3.
Come on. Yeah.
I rolled a 2.
Unfortunately, the only records you find seem to be moulded and not very helpful for you. It's it's kind of a bust, I'm afraid. You know.
Well, good try. We'll see what we can find at the summer estate.
However, you will find another picture of the summer estate. It hasn't mouldered, and it looks pretty much exactly the same, but a lot more fixed, a lot more intact.
Well, I mean, if this picture's from a long time ago, then that tells us nothing. It could have went into disrepair, much like this manor house has.
Maybe.
But I mean, it gives us an idea what it looks like. So we've got directions. We've got a map. We know what it looks like or looked like. Does this picture give us any clues as to, I don't know, something like? Is there perhaps a massive cat in the window of one of the? No.
Unfortunately, not. This is probably.
Is there a very big dog house?
Yes. Is there maybe a riddle in the back or some shit that's gonna?
No, it's just basically a picture of the house. There's a floor plan, but not much else.
Okay, well we've got a photo of the house now. Fantastic.
And have you stay in that overnight?
Yeah, I'm not going to stay in the wet bed. I think we're just going to make our own arrangements. I mean, we've got a shelter, so we're going to find a room that has at least a full ceiling.
Just hang out in there, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, you'll find one that's got a relatively okay ceiling and a bed.
Yep. Fire a mattress on the floor or something and some blankets over it that are at least not as musty as the others.
If you find a few moth-eaten blankets, they'll do.
Yeah, moths are fine.
Yeah.
They won't eat us.
Yeah.
Yeah, so we've fashioned ourselves a little camp in the near this office in the second floor.
Eventually, overnight, the smell of food will waft up to you from downstairs in the kitchens. You realise you will be hungry. At this point, it's pretty much
Can I
going.
try and catch one of the rats?
Sure. What would you want? How would you go about catching a rat?
Well, one of my things is wild thing, so I grew up feral.
Yeah. Okay.
So you're gonna see this man in a three-piece suit just pounce on a fucking rat, face first.
All right. I want a 4.
That's a 2.
You manage to catch a rat. However, this rat then turns around and bites you in the hand. You'll be bleeding for some time. It's not the best of positions. It might even affect, perhaps, say, your weapon swings in future. It's quite a nasty bite, because it doesn't just bite the once, it does bite down and chop fairly hard. Now,
Can I sew her wound up?
Damn rats. they
you
should
want to
have
play
morphine
surgery.
Oh, dear.
Wait, is this a different skill from being a tailor?
Yep.
So,
So your sewing skills should be up there.
Yeah.
Basically.
This is just giving her stitches and not doing surgery.
Hold on. Surgery.
Comes over with surgical.
Surgery, 103 to 105. 103 to 105. Well, okay, so this was going to be something that was not really going to be too bad. Surgery. Character may spend downtime on an injury or a permanent injury. A condition not currently on the mend issue. Okay, so you want to roll for surgery. You want to basically try and sew this up, right?
Well, okay, see if I can help
Let's see if there's a sew.
our rat catcher
Well, there's
with
healing.
the rat catching
I love
wound.
that man.
Yeah.
I mean, I'd say you can try healing instead, but if you're trying to sew, then it'll be surgery. Because it's rudimentary.
It's rudimentary then. I mean,
Right,
I have
okay.
my
So,
trusty sewing kits.
you only have one injury. So, the difficulty in performing surgery is 5. Increase the difficulty by 1 for each injury the patient has, not including the one being currently treated. So, you're a 5.
Right, so I have to roll a 5 or a 6.
Are we supposed to be only rolling 1 dice or 2 dice?
1.
1, really? Alright.
1 is for your.
Oh, you okay?
That's alright, because I rolled a 6.
So you got over. You're on the mend, so it says roll 2d6 and the injury will be healed in so many days. However, since it's just a small one, I say roll 1d6 and that's how long it took to heal.
Well, that's 2 again.
2.
You'd think this thing might be weird.
Yeah, 2 days and yeah, your hand will be fine again. You managed to find some like blankets and whatnot to tie around it, and yeah, you do kind of sew the cut up. You just hope it doesn't become infected later.
Success. What kind of rewards do I get for this?
Oh, cool.
do I level up? Do I get coin?
No, fuck it. Pat will give you a small coin purse.
You've
very-
downgraded your own one tonight.
Yeah.
Very nice, Pat. Thanks very much.
There you go.
You seem like a loyal sort to have around, and I keep you.
And whilst you two bunker down in this place, what are the other two doing? You've kind of been outside now. Everyone else is just inside doing.
Yeah, well, I mean, I'm going to keep it simple. We're going to go buy a room in a tavern with food.
Have you got coin?
Yes, because we got that starter coin the guy gave us.
You do, yes.
Oh my lord, I've got
Can you
a
give us a
happy
fat
woman.
coin purse to spread between us, right?
Yep. So who had that?
It sounds
give it to
like
me.
sounds like Henry has it.
Okay, so you had the fat coin first. So you're now going to go on a spending spree and buy a room, yes?
No, I just want a room and I also want a grey tax from the black.
Hold on. Shop closed.
Well, that's going to be next morning.
Yeah, next morning. You go back to the tavern, which was called the
It was called.
Squealing Pig.
Yep, the Squilling Pig.
Are you back then, are you?
Yeah, I'm here for another room. I'm going to spend the night here and get some good rest and some food.
You want lice or no lice?
What's the difference?
Taste. It's a
I
snack.
didn't ask you. You said you
Sorry,
hush.
my lord. Sorry, my lord.
Apart from
Matt, please. What is the difference?
apart from the price, one you leech like a bastard for a week. The other you only leech for a bastard for a few hours.
Right. And what's the price?
Say about, I don't know, when he tots up in his head after, cleaning another glass. 25 opals. It's not a lot, you can manage that, it won't affect you too much.
Okay.
As for the lice
Would you
one-
take 20 for a cunning and chivalrous and, might I say, trait, sociable?
Oh, you're sociable.
Right.
Alright.
Oh, spring ball.
You got nibbles from the outs, have you?
Yeah, that's I think you could do a room for 20.
They're the lies you mentioned on
I'll give you a +1 for that, so I want to roll a
Actually, the little
4.
sesame seeds in the lice.
That's why I had before.
Go on,
Roll
roll.
a 4.
One dice.
Yeah.
This conversation.
Two!
Sir's just scratching his toe.
2!
For you then, 30 opal.
Well, grrr. I'll pay it, obviously. But...
Right. If we want,
That's food on board, though.
Alright, we didn't say nothing about food on bar. We just said lice or no lice.
I said food on board.
Do you pay more for the lice, or is it less for the lice?
You shut up there, don't you give him ideas.
Less for the lice. It would have been 20, but now it's 25 because it's on 30. I don't like you. You got
already
yourself
ate
a
me.
room.
Huh?
You got yourself a room.
No, we're sharing a room. He's
Oh.
my squire, you can sleep on the floor.
Like around his feet.
So yeah, you managed to hunker down in a room that has surprisingly no lice.
We got a good deal today, lad.
However, it does have a fuck ton of spiders.
Ah!
Extra protein.
Crunch. Crunch.
They leave you alone as long as you.
It's the spider.
They leave you alone as long as you leave them alone.
I've got a mini bar.
There's some fucking big spiders up there. I'd be cautious about that. Rearranging the furniture, they mean.
Making us all a drink.
Ooh, that'd be nice, actually.
You want
Is that a
knowledge in?
request?
If that's all right, good sir.
Yes.
Oh, spider with Scottish voice.
We trained that one well. He named him Jeff.
Another one.
Jay,
Jeff the Spider.
take the spider.
Spider with now. I'm sorry.
It's alright.
Apparently everyone's just getting up and fucking off again.
Mutiny.
Don't mind me, I'm just telling a story over here.
I'm listening, sir.
Fuck off, you poor bastard.
Okay.
You're lucky I let you inside. If he weren't paying 30 opal, you'd be out on the fucking street, you bastard.
That's fine. Live there anyway.
Oh, good. Leave my sheep alone. I find you bugger in my sheep, I'll castrate you myself.
I'm already castrated.
Joke's on you, he's into that shit.
This is your garden.
Yeah. You'll only be into it once.
Well, the sheep, well, the castrated.
Where'd that voice come from? You're not even in this building. Fucking witch!
Found the voice.
Yep, so day will break. You two are fine. You end up with a chunk of a hunk of old bread and some very watery gruel, and that is your breakfast. Meanwhile, the two of you, you're slightly cold. You're locked into. It makes it worse that you look like you've got tits from this angle.
Our lovely viewers fires up all fours eating Chinese food on plate on the floor.
Dance for me, bitch! Alright, here's 5 hotels back. That's quite worth a watch.
Right.
Okay, so you two, however, are still shut behind a locked door.
Well, luckily, our glorious DM mentioned there was a fuck ton of holes in the ceiling that we could escape through.
You're going to try and climb out.
Yeah. Plus, it's locked from the inside. We
But-
are on the inside.
There were keys.
Yeah, I know she said that, you dodgy bastard.
Ah, I think of most things. Not everything, but most things.
I think of most things.
Well, somehow, you managed to find a window that's open and you kind of get yourselves out that way.
A bit beneath me, but I suppose.
You do. And, you all meet up outside in the street again, once again. Thank you very much, good sir, for the drink. Beautiful. Oh, fuck yeah, gin. So, yeah. He has the remains of your
You
fat
mean?
coin. Put it on the floor. Here's the remains of the fat coin purse. The shops are opening up for the day. You can see a few people moving cattle around and various different animals for back and forth for the market that seems to be setting up. And yeah, where do you want to go? There's a few tailors, there's a few armourers.
I think we should probably meet up with Henry at the blacksmith.
Yes.
Harold. At the blacksmith.
He said from afar. I heard that.
I did say you had all met up.
Yes, we've all met up.
Oh.
Very nice. We need weapons, first and foremost, I
I
think.
think the blacksmith is first in order. We got this coin purse.
I mean, we are outside the blacksmith, so we might as well.
Sounds about right.
Alright.
Mr. Blacksmith, what can you give me today?
Mr. Blacksmith, with me a sword.
You walk up to a crude-looking blacksmith. Outside on a chain is a little kind of swinging anvil sign with a hammer on it.
Why are blacksmiths always crude looking? You know, I walked into a really sexy blacksmith's.
Did you? Was it all velvet?
Hanging
And leather.
outside as well as the sign saying the Hammered Hag. And as you walk inside, there is a hunk of a man.
Oh, yes.
Direct eye contact with that.
He's 7 foot tall, full of muscle. And he
Very
looks
little
like he has a
powerpuff
looks like he has a muscle named Russell. And it could be his love muscle. And there he is, banging away on a bit of metal.
What are you using?
Well, he ain't using the hammer.
He calls it the hammer.
He's using the shaft or something. Yeah, thwop, thwop, thwop.
Are you alright there, sir? Does that not hurt?
Well, hello there.
Hello there.
How can I help you?
I am looking for a great axe to wield today.
You want a great axe?
Great axe.
Well, I mean, gotta see if there is a great axe in this here book.
While he's checking his book, he's going to take your ID. They're going to put you on a waiting list for 2 weeks.
We have
Sure.
we have a heavy battle axe. It's slashing damage. That'll be well, with the current inflation of prices, that'll be a average size coin purse,
We have a greater, don't we?
which will mean we only have an average coin purse left.
Comes down to what my friends really need.
I will take anything. I've Quite the desperate need for any kind of weapon.
Let's talk that quickly. Your character, are you playing like a rogue or are you?
Well, this isn't D&D, Cartman,
Yeah,
so
I
that
know.
we don't have classes,
Figure it
and
out.
furthermore, we don't have enough stats to actually have like shit we're good at and shit we're bad at. Really,
Yeah, it's kind of average.
Everyone's as good with
pretty
any other
much the
weapon
same.
as
Yeah,
What-
if a
what-
skill appears fancy, I'm going to try it.
What do you want to try then?
I think daggers or something would be his kind of vibe.
You
They're
want a
probably pretty
dagger?
cheap.
Well, let me have a look, see if we have a dagger. Yes, we do have some daggers. They are lightweight weapon. They will probably cost you a small coin purse.
Well,
Well,
if
that
we're
is
under
confused.
such tight constraints for money,
I just
I can
didn't
pay
realise
my
you
own
could sound
way.
so sexy.
Fucking off.
You there, the tailor. Do you use weapons?
I don't think I've ever had any cause to use weapons.
I'm having a great time imagining a tailor who doesn't use weapons looking exactly like Cap does.
I sense lies.
With a giant rusty gauntlet on his hand.
Yeah.
I will say you could probably use that as bludgeoning.
I mean, I do have my.
Why not?
I have my trusty sewing glove
Your
that's,
fingers.
that's attached to me. At the
You might
moment.
wanna
Yeah,
put some,
it's strange you haven't taken that off yet.
Do you have any?
Nunchucks.
Do you have a hand crossbow?
Do I have a hand crossbow?
Just
I'm afraid I do not have a hand crossbow, because that is not my forte. I just make the metal weaponry.
I
You
mean,
want to go to somewhere else to get a hand crossbow.
That's a gin hitting.
yeah.
That would be the gin hitting very nicely.
What is your name? My name is Jin.
Some sort of single fire ranged weapon seems like it'd be appropriate for my tailor.
You can get a crossbow from across the room.
So, you guys deal with the other weapons just now. I'll see if I can find myself something else.
That is okay.
Okay.
Who let you in here?
As he looks at the poor person.
He's just my squire. I think just a dagger would do for him.
No. I'm quite good at learning to fight better on the streets. I'm quite the brawler. May I have some knuckle dusters, please?
Okay. Give the man knuckle dusters.
Hello, Gertrude.
That would be an improvised weapon. You can have some of these knuckle dusters. It will be a lightweight improvised bludgeoning weapon that'll give you a +1.
Mind telling me what the daggers will give me?
Yeah, same for mine. I think it's got +4 slashing.
I would love to tell you what they give you, but considering all it says here is P and light, or S and light, it doesn't really fucking say. It's not the most helpful.
How does a blacksmith not know how sharp his weapons are?
Go fuck yourself.
I mean, it's just a weapon that does slashing. It's lightweight, so I think light attacks do different things.
I'm going to ask you about the axe in a minute, mate.
Please don't.
You have to.
So light, this weapon is perfect for a +2.
+2.
Heavy is perfect for a +2 on heavy strikes, but cannot make light strikes.
Thank you.
Light weapons cannot make heavy strikes. Improvised suffers a -1 penalty to each attack.
It basically balances out.
Yeah, so basically you're rolling harder. So whenever you roll, whatever you roll is minus.
But it's a
Are
plus
you
one.
trying to flirt with me, good sir?
So it's a +1, but my improvise is a -1, so it basically balances out.
So very quickly with a great battle axe, I get +2, but I'm not allowed to do quick attacks.
Yes.
Yes. You good?
Fucking him making eyes at me across the room.
The look of
You see what you want to
love.
see, Matt?
I'm sorry, but why does but attack with 3 teeth?
I know. No! No, I fucking stopped it until you dickhead.
No, I
Shit.
waved that to stop you. Trying to help.
So, is there anything else I can do for you? If not, then you can pay and be on your way.
Pat will slam a small coin purse from his own supply. You
Okay.
deal with the other.
I mean, I've got the greater coin purse.
Which is now an average.
If you pay
Because you're
him.
paying for the 2 weapons.
Okay, yo. I thought you said average because I paid for my room, but
No, that didn't really cover much.
cool. But at the end of the day, I've got enough to cover what I've got here.
Yeah.
And I've got enough change.
Yeah.
Cool.
Meanwhile, you fucked off over to the other side.
Yeah, can we find a Fletcher or whoever, an arbalist, whoever it is that makes a.
Do you have any money on you?
He doesn't.
Ah.
Wait, no, he has a small coin purse. I gave him one.
Yeah, you can make a small coin purse. Yeah.
Alright.
Well then, we better go
Hold on.
find our
This is whilst you lot are in here. He's
Yeah.
gone off to the other side.
Right, sorry, my mistake.
You go off to another side, and it's the fancy Fletchers.
Oh, the fancy Fletchers.
Fancy Fletchers, yes.
I do like fancy.
And
fancy,
as you
yeah.
open the door, there's a little.
Hey, we'll be in a minute, darling. Hello, what can I do for you?
Well, good morning.
Morning. What one?
I'm looking for a little something to just keep me defended. A little ranged number. Maybe like a hand crossbow or something.
You want a hand crossbow? Well, we've got a whole bunch of them on that all over there. You pick your best, and we'll then talk braces.
Yeah, excellent. Have you got any that sort of, I don't know, would match a 3-piece suit rather than a 2-piece?
Well, the light crossbow, the light crossbow, it's castle forged back before the old castle, wherever fell down, whatnot. It's quite fancy, quite pricey though.
Yeah, a bit too old for me. I'm looking for something a bit more modern.
Pardon. You got a normal crossbow.
No, a bit too big for me. I'm looking for something a bit more mobile.
Onion bow.
What?
Onion bow.
No, definitely a crossbow.
You got light or normal. Take your pick.
I'll go for a light then, I guess.
Right.
Ranged, light, and reload. So you'll have to. This weapon requires an open action to load between each attack. So once you fired it, you need to miss a turn to reload it.
Fair.
It's a light weapon, so you cannot do heavy strikes.
Fair.
But it's +2. Castle Forged also mean it's a +1, but they're expensive.
Well, I don't need a castle forge. I just need a.
That's what we got.
That's what you got. Okay.
Well, I mean,
So
you might have a ratty one out there, but anyway.
I got this light corn purse. Can I? Can I offer a service in exchange?
What kind of service you offered?
I could tidy up that ratty dress that you're wearing.
Hey, fucking say ratty dress. Handed down to me by my mother-in-law.
And wouldn't she prefer it for you to be caring for her?
She died in it.
Yeah.
God.
Look at my blood.
I'm sure she's still not wearing it.
Wouldn't you honour your mother better by keeping it in good nick?
And what am I supposed to wear when you're doing that? Hard times it'd be.
I don't even have to take it off you. I have my sewing kit right here. I can adjust it for you. All you'd have to do is just stand on this little stool here, and I'll adjust it for you right now.
Alright. And yeah, you'll get them to stand on the stool. And,
In their own shop.
Yeah. Ooh, now I'm pretty sure sewing is some sort of an ability. Now, if I kept the page open, that would have been the smart thing to do. Because I'm having to look at 15 million different pages at once. I didn't.
Well, you told me I'm a tailor, so I'm going to try and use that skill to solve every problem.
Oh, look, you're going to find me. I'm a tailor.
I'm going to sew your arsehole shut.
Do you want to bookmarks?
Might be worth it, actually, in a minute.
Have you got any bookmarks? I mean, you're the person for bookmarks, really, sorry.
Right, here we go. Right, so we've got. It's not surgery, you're not doing surgery. You're not navigating, you're not foraging.
It's a bookmark.
Yeah, no. You're not healing, you're not corrupting,
Keep
you're
going.
not fearing,
Got-
you're not attacking.
Yep.
You know what, I'll just say because you're a tailor, I'll say it's a third.
Yeah, 2 is fine.
3, and a
Yeah.
particularly intelligent tailor with my mentality.
Yeah, go on then, 2.
Yeah, I rolled a 2.
Oh, there you go. Yeah, so you managed to fix it. Alright. Give me your light coin first.
Very well. Give her the light corn purse. Take the crossbow, and
You want hours with that?
I mean, am I getting bolts with it?
No.
No.
You're extra.
But you were bunny.
Ah, there you are, Mr. Taylor. How are you going? How's your shopping? You look a bit downtrodden. What's happened?
Just doing a bit of negotiating here, Harold.
I see. And how's that going for you?
Yeah, well, I've managed to get myself a nice little light crossbow, but
Did you get any bolts with that?
yeah, I was going to say I was missing some bolts, yes.
Right here's too cheap to buy crossbow bolts, and he bought a fucking crossbow.
I fixed the women's dress, but still, she's.
Well,
she's
yeah,
not willing
ravishing
to-
job. I mean, seamless stitching. I must admit. Come on, I'm going to pay for his bolts.
Alright, so yeah, it's a Litecoin purse, and you'll get
That's pretty much all I got left.
Yeah. for about 30 bolts. You have to write it down. Make sure you write it down.
You're counting arrows.
Yes.
Ooh.
Yes, I fucking am, because I'm a cunt.
We know this about you already.
Fuck you.
Alright, light crossbow, 30 bolts.
Now, did any of you think to get food? Rations, perhaps?
No.
I think I've actually already got that in my inventory.
Can I
Are
just be eating some
Yeah.
more
Yes,
rice?
some of them
Nice.
do. You can forage.
Yeah. We've got wild thing. Me and Harold.
Yeah, I would say you can forage for sure, but you have to forage when you're out and about.
Can I dumpster dive and try to find some food?
Do they have dumpsters in the old world?
Yeah, they wouldn't really have dumpsters. You just kind of at the
Compost
edge of
piles.
town. There'll be a
Slop.
yeah, there'll be like a ditch where all the shit's thrown into it. Like all the shit, dead like carcass bits and waste, broken bottles.
Nothing like a.
We'll just I can hunt a beast and we'll eat that tonight.
a bear. Go search for a bear.
Can you really hunt a beast?
I think I can. Mentality, social, musical, hardy.
With an axe. With an axe, crossbows,
Well, we've got a crossbow.
daggers, and knuckle dusters. What a lovely meal that'll make.
Oh, it would indeed. It would.
You can pulverise it. I'll chop it up.
So you don't particularly want to go and look in the shit ditch.
Well, no.
I'll go. Fuck it, I don't
We
mind.
don't have any money.
You
for
want to look
food
in the
now.
shit ditch.
I'll go. I'll go
Alright.
to shit it.
So I
Ooh.
would want a 5 standard roll. But what is your what have you got any traits that you think would be useful for this?
He's just generally manky.
Yeah. I'll say from
Yeah,
experience.
smelling me.
I know where to go and where not to because I'm a dirty peasant.
So you've done this before then, have you? Alright, I'm gonna get a 4.
Okay.
A skill is called boking.
4.
Yeah, you know what? You managed to find
A pheasant.
no, you managed,
Coots.
you managed to find some old turnips that
Go
they've
turd.
seen their best days at least about a week ago, but you might be able to get a bit of food out of
You got some
them.
turnips, sir?
Yeah.
You might get
Dirty peasant.
a single ration out of them, but you'll need to eat them within.
Post-haste.
Yeah, it's hit and miss whether you get the shits or not. It'll be a flip of the coin for the shits.
Yes.
Okay.
Let's see if I flip the shits.
Okay, flip for shits.
Flip for shit.
There you go.
Oh, I'm actually doing it.
What are you doing now?
You're actually fucking doing it. So you want the crown.
No, I get the shit.
You get the shits. You also are now doomed.
I am doomed.
Keep the coin.
So,
Hang on, does he get that as a doom? Because all he's doing is flipping for the shits.
Yeah. Anytime you flip the doom coin,
Oh, shit.
pass him the coin.
have
Oh, shits.
have I eaten
No,
this?
pass him the coin.
Have I
He's
eaten these turnips?
Yeah.
Okay.
If you're hungry, you've eaten turnips, and suddenly your guts feel very bad. So you're gonna have a -2 to most rolls now.
Yay! Where's my pen?
So the day is young. The trees are rustling with a slight breeze. There's a bit of bird song, not a lot, a little bit. The market's kind of, in full swing. It's a pitiful affair. A few emaciated animals and whatnot are kind of being led to slaughter for the various different establishments. Not that there are many still left in town. And yeah, the road is yours. You've been given a direction and a map.
Onwards to the summer estate.
Onwards indeed to the summer estate.
How many miles away is it from the town?
Quite a few.
What's quite a few?
You will need to have at least a day's travel. So you'll have to spend a night in the middle. But that is conveniently where there's a small farm place kind of marked up on the map.
Slow down by my shit.
Yeah, by the way,
Split up.
there's a farmhouse on that map.
Mm.
Yeah. Just so you know.
See it right there.
So, this is the first area I can assume you visited this kind of woodlands, right?
Yeah.
No, I've been here before.
So you've been here before, have you?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's familiar.
Pass this way, no
I
wasted
was in the army. I had training. They trained me in these sort of wilderness.
I vaguely remember seeing like 13 short bitches and one tall guy in a hat pass through here at some point.
Oh, funny that.
Fair enough. So you are navigating. So you are the one navigating this.
I'm navigating. I've got the
Okay.
map. I'm taking them to this farmhouse. Like,
Well,
this seems oddly familiar.
navigation is 5. You have a map, so I'll make it 4.
Okay, can we use mentality or literate to get that down even more?
I will say literate, yes, because you can read some instructions. I'll say a 3 then.
6.
Cool.
Nice.
Yeah. You are over.
I am perfectly
success.
reading this map.
You really, yeah. You find the map. You find the trail. It's easy walking. Yeah. As you walk in, though, you do start to get a little bit peckish, and you'll realise that you have not brought food with you. You will need some food and water.
Okay.
Nearby on the map, you'll notice there is a stream that's marked up. Hasn't really got a name. It's just marked as a few wavy lines. But there is a little bit of a danger symbol. It's kind of almost like a bug kind of like looking scribble. Guy who wrote the map wasn't exactly the most literate of people.
Alright there, chaps. So this map isn't particularly, I don't know, would it be... It's not,
It's okay. It's
Scale.
kind of, yeah. It's not really
so
scaled.
it's
very well.
accurate, but it's not giving us a lot of information here.
Map.
As far as I can tell here, there is a stream. We can get ourselves all watered and rested over there.
I think a stream is a good idea. We can maybe find some food.
I would say keep your head in the swivel, though. There could be some danger afoot.
Sorry for your
Okay.
We can
So
dunk that one in the stream.
we're gonna say our campsite for the night is gonna be near the stream.
I mean, you will be able to travel a little bit further.
Yeah, like we can go to the
but
stream. We can fill up with water, and then we can head along to the farmhouse.
Yes, but
Okay.
how long will it take us to set up a camp? Because I'm suggesting.
If the DM says we can travel further, assume we can travel further, Carmen.
Alright.
Yeah, what I was going to say was if we can get to the farmhouse by nightfall,
Yeah.
we'll be fine. Yes.
You suspect with that success that you can make it there. You managed to kind of get your footing quite
travel
well.
by maps.
Yeah.
Yeah. So follow me, chaps.
Alright. As we start going slightly off track, not too far, but enough,
Yeah, enough.
you start hearing running water. Yeah, there's a stream coming up. You just hear us like babbling at first.
Yes, we can maybe wash our peasant while we're here.
A little bit
Oh,
loud.
Yeah,
please.
he's got a bit of a peculiar smell of him at the moment.
Yeah, then turn it to repeating on me.
And all of a sudden you'll just hear a high-pitched kind of whine. Tiny little outraged voices. Fuck off! Fuck off! Fuck off! Fuck off!
What is that?
Fuck off!
What do you mean, fuck off?
Some sort of bird.
Cunt! Fuck off!
Alright, can I investigate?
Yeah, I mean, sure. How would you investigate this?
Well, I want to find out what's making the noise.
Okay.
Can I help him? I've got tracker. Can I try and find out where the fuck it's coming from?
Yeah, sure. You, is anyone, like, Wilderborn, like,
Yeah, we both are.
they...
No, not Wilden. Not
Wildling or whatever.
Wilder.
No.
Yeah.
Mentality, sociable. It's a trait, right?
Yeah.
Mentality, sociable, musical, hardy.
Alright, so you're Wilder.
I could have sworn someone else was Wildling, but alright.
Alright, well,
Yeah, take the hardy chap with you.
you'll kind of be better off at this because you were born in the wilds. I'll say it's a 4.
And I've got tracker as well. Does that help?
I'll say it's a... No, because you're not actively looking for this. You kind of, it's around you.
Okay,
You're-
sure.
You're not tracking this thing. It's... If you're looking for where it's coming from, you'll...
Tracking you.
But yeah, not what it is.
So 4 then. That's a 4.
It's a 4? Yeah, you kind of see these kind of almost gnat-shaped things. I'll read the thing. They're called Goenfly. Gwynfly. Travellers can be sure they're approaching a river when they start to hear one or two sounds. Running water or the high-pitched whine of tiny voices. Goenflies are carnivorous insects that target open wounds and vulnerable body parts. They are particularly fond of earlobes, though it takes at least two working in tandem to rip them from the head. They are opportunistic hunters, waiting until the target is distracted or disabled to swoop in and tear off a piece of flesh and zip it in. This species is capable of rudimentary speech, but seems attracted primarily to curses and vitriolic insults.
So the more we swear, the more we get hurt.
God, that's a horrible response.
They are sometimes sold as pets to the wealthy, even if their sharp teeth and razor-like claws make them something of a liability. They want earlobes and eyelids. That's all you know
Face to
about.
face.
Alright, I'm familiar with these. I've met a few people who have them.
Yeah, what do you say they were again?
Fuck off!
Gwenflies,
Oh, yes, I've heard of these Gwen flies.
Fuck off, peasant!
Hmm.
on me.
As long as we are
You shit in my pond!
as long as we keep our tongues civil, they shouldn't disturb us.
Fuck off, mailman!
Yes, whatever.
Fucking burn you cunt!
He's gonna Pat's gonna stick his hand into his pocket, the injured one. So it's not visible.
Ah, but do they smell it? You never know. They might smell blood.
Yes. Just don't do it though.
Blood! Fucking get him, you cunt! And they haven't attacked yet. But, what'd you do?
I'm just gonna leave them. I'm just gonna walk on by because they seem alright.
I'm gonna back up and keep an eye on them.
So you're getting closer to the river.
Yeah.
I
I
follow.
gotta commit.
I gotta follow.
And so is the peasant.
Yeah.
He just thinks of shit. Now, would you say the shit gives him an open wound?
I say no.
If anything, I'd say that's a fucking deterrent.
Yeah.
You wanna eat something that smells like shit? I don't.
Ah!
Good point.
They already called him a stinky bastard.
Remember and
so-
take the water from upstream from where he shits.
Right, well, in which case, it's go time. You two are going towards the river, yeah?
Yeah. I got to. Yeah.
You'll be swarmed by at least 4 of these things. They are in swarms, mind you.
Okay.
4 different individual
They
swarms.
didn't tell me that bit, funny enough.
4 little bastards.
But go on.
Come on, your fucking eyes, you cunt!
Hey, I was nice. I didn't swear.
So,
Just want some water.
you will need to tell me what kind of actions you want to do, and I will need another 2 sets of dice. Can I
Oh.
have 2 more?
Nick mine if you want.
I need to.
And 2 more. 2 more dice. Have you got 2 more
Okay.
dice?
I'm not-
Are you in combat?
I'm not there.
You're not there?
No.
Okay, cool. I have my 2 back. Cool, right.
Okay. So,
So
like,
it's you 2.
what I want to do is,
Uh-huh.
I want to keep it non-aggressive, just I'm gonna say gently, sort of moving them out of the way.
Tough shit. They come back.
Yeah, they're trying to rip your
They're trying to eat your ears.
What how's them using?
They want to eat your ear. They'll eat your peasants' ears then.
The peasant come
doomed.
shit.
I thought you were wearing a helmet.
Yeah, I was thinking that.
They'll make it harder.
Yeah, no, full set actually. I'm wearing a helmet.
Yeah, but they still want your ears.
They can't get my ears.
They want your ears.
Yeah, but you can try my
They will hump
eyelids.
you until they eat your ears, bud.
They will try and pull your helmet off. I'm taking this sheet so I can actually find the...
Okay.
Cool, right, so 4 sets of
Well,
swarms.
so these guys got pretty aggro pretty quick.
Yep.
I mean, so I'm going to roll defense and I was going to take the hint, but we should get near the water.
Yeah, like bees. You can hide them in the water, they can't sting you.
No, I'm going to back off.
Wash me off.
I think it's the best way to do it.
Right, so they are going to do... Oh, I'm going to do 5. 5. Hit anything other than senses. You know, fuck it. They're all going to go for 5s because they want your eyes and ears.
What do you mean? You haven't rolled them yet.
Yeah, I don't roll.
What do you mean you don't roll?
because I just.
So, when in this game, when you choose an action, you don't roll to initiative. Your initiative is based on what action you want to do.
Yeah.
Okay, so he's
So
already.
you choose
he
one
said
of those.
5. I've got to beat 5.
No.
No, buddy.
You choose one of these, and that's what you want to do with one of your dice.
The little pictures.
Yeah, no, I'm getting it. Thank you.
There you go.
Actually, I don't need this, do I? No, I don't need this. Okay. Cool. So yeah, they're all going to go for 5, which is eyes and ears. All creatures occupying the swarm's area. Oh wait, no, 5. Bites. The going flies target a fleshy bit of the foe within the swarm's area, performing an attack.
You got your
Plus 2.
Yeah.
That ignores protection.
No, it's fine. But I'm going to use dash. I'm going to dash away.
Right, so put it to dash.
I've got that here.
No, put your dice to dash. Right. Now, what are you reading it as?
So, okay, dash is a 2 dice.
Right, so here's the thing. I'm going to roll. So you're doing a 2, right? So you need to follow then this one, right? So when I roll, you then follow this effect, yeah?
So, you roll, I
Yep.
then roll, and if I beat it, equal it, or under it, it goes from there.
Yes. However, you can spend toughness and whatnot,
So
pushing.
Yeah.
Okay.
Can I see, but am I allowed to know what you rolled first before spending the push?
Yes, I'm going to roll it now.
Okay, go on.
Okay? So the first one is going after Carmen. That is a 8, because it's plus 2. And it knows protection. Oh, wait, so these are 5. Actually, no, you're dashing first, so yeah. So, you're dashing. We'll read what it says.
Dash. Move a short distance in addition to a free move at the start of the act.
Right, so basically, instead of actually doing anything, you'll basically run away to begin with, yeah?
Yeah, I figured out, but these guys are not cool.
Right. Flower, what are you doing for your action?
How far away are these little things?
They're on you.
Okay, I'm basically going to do like a light strike to see if we can hit the bloody thing.
Right, so you're doing a light strike, which is what number?
3. I should protect my lord.
You're doing a 3. Right, okay.
Protect me, sir.
You go first then. So roll your D, and it's obviously even to whatever you're doing because you got the -1 +1.
I got a 1.
You have a 1, so these guys are going to roll. They've also got a 1.
I got a -2
You have a -2.
because I have the shit.
So yeah, you have -2, so you don't hit them. Right, now it's their turn. So that 8 is going to carry over.
One.
You've run away.
I got a 1.
And you've got the shit, so you're -2.
So basically,
So what
the
about
man.
0? Should be -1.
Yeah, so actually you're under. So read what it says on under. Under.
Bailiff with cost.
Yeah. So you've essentially kind of fallen over.
Into the water.
I wouldn't say into the water. You've fallen over and you kind of shat everywhere.
Oh no.
Covering everybody.
You've sprayed and prayed.
My
So-
spine! Don't embarrass
The
yourself.
fact that you're now prone will limit all your footing down to 0.
He's manny again.
Exactly. You've lost your footing.
Actually, I tell you what, take 2 footing off. I won't be that generous, that unfair.
Me.
Yeah, so you'll have -2 footing.
So that means you staggered him.
Not yet, because he's on 0. But he's fallen over, so he is prone. So as I say, that 8 I rolled earlier for them to go for the bite will go for you. Do you have any do you have anything to beat that with? So you are
Me?
rolling. No, him.
Me.
Yeah. So you have to roll your d6, and you have to beat an 8.
What? An 8. Not possible. I got a 6.
You have a 6. Oh dear. With a -2, that's 4. So these are biting you. Okay. I've got to try and work out what this will come under. This is over. Target loses 1 toughness, and yeah, so you'll basically lose 1 toughness, which is the
Okay.
top one. All right. The next one will roll because you've got 4 of these fuckers.
Okay.
That is 5, 6, 7. They have a +2. Attack +2.
I have a -2 for the shit.
Getting bad, don't it?
1.
Okay, that's another -2 toughness. Okay, so
Can I do a saving move trying to get him out?
no, because it's not your turn.
I know, I'm just asking.
So he's now at he's in at 0 toughness now. If I remember correctly,
Is he 0 already?
yeah, you only have 4 toughness.
Oh fuck.
So we might already have our first death here. Right, so when the user full toughness, you must fall unconscious. If you drop below, you must resist death. Right, now because I've already set these to 5, I can't change them, so you have 2 more. But because you're unconscious, I'll say you might as well resist death. So you need to flip me that Doom coin again. If you're on... No, flip,
Oh, wait a minute, flip it as...
Yeah, flip it normally.
do it.
If you have skulls, you're dead, and they eat you. If you have the crown, you survive.
Damn, we're always losing a bit.
Skull.
You are eaten alive.
Okay.
No! My squire!
Honestly.
You sacrificed yourself so bravely.
As you were running away.
But you died to a fairy.
Pretty much. And do you know what? I'm going to say, let's call it there for a break for a bit. We've lost our first party member. Thank you everyone for listening. Bye-bye.